My loving people, I have always so conducted myself that under God, my strength and safety lies in the loyal hearts and goodwill of my subjects. So I come amongst you at this time, not for my recreation,
but being resolved in the midst and heat of battle to live or die amongst you all, to lay down for my God and for my kingdom and my people, my honor and my blood, even in the dust.
I know. I have the body of a weak and feeble woman. But I have the heart and stomach of a king. And a king of England, too.
He looks just like you.
It's a girl. Her name's Elizabeth. Elizabeth was born on September 7th, 1533, at Greenwich Palace. She was born to the infamous Henry VIII of England and his second wife, Anne Boleyn. Elizabeth's birth was a dramatic event in English history. Henry had defied the Roman Catholic Church, provoking the English Reformation, in order to marry her mother. However, when Elizabeth was just 2 years and 8 months old, her mother was executed. As Henry moved on to his many other wives, Elizabeth grew up in the shadows of her siblings Edward and Mary. It was Henry's sixth and final wife, Catherine Parr, who finally had an impact on their lives. Elizabeth was given the most distinguished tutors in England, and soon she had a fine education to show for it. In fact, her tutor, Robert Ashton, noted that she displayed a genuine love and aptitude for her studies, and her mind had no womanly weakness, and her perseverance was equal to that of a man.
Elizabeth was crowned queen against all odds when her sickly half-brother Edward died of illness. During her reign, Elizabeth played a pivotal role in the Spanish War, having encouraged and lavishly rewarded privateers. Privateers were private, unflagged boats that helped undermine Spain's economy by attacking their trade ships going to and from the gold and silver-filled New World. It's important to note that not only had Elizabeth rejected the Spanish Philip II's offer of marriage, she also persecuted Catholics and made them pay taxes to worship. These reasons, coupled with England's ongoing naval rivalry with Spain, made war seem inevitable. Because Elizabeth understood the importance of popular opinion, this was the time where she made several speeches that were very effective on the English population. Eventually, superior tactics and a significant amount of luck led to a victory for England that increased national pride. Contemporary and Pope Sixtus V remarked that Elizabeth was a woman only mistress of half of an island, yet she made herself feared by Spain, by France, by the Holy Roman Empire, by all. After the defeat of the Spanish Armada, though, both her popularity and her health started to wane. There were even embarrassing uprisings from her old favorites and significant threats to her rule even before the Armada's defeat.
Somebody who could bring some sense of order and kind of moderation in an age of religion going back and forth. I think she was able to find a way to walk the very, very delicate and very treacherous balance line between the extreme edge that wanted some version of the Catholic Church, or an extremely least version of the Catholic Church, like her half-sister Mary, and the Protestants who were really pushing for his half-brother Edward. She was able to walk that line, and nobody was able to pull it off like she was able to pull it off. There was not a monarch that didn't succumb somehow or another to the forces between Parliament and the House of Lords and House of Commons and the religious edges. She just was really good at walking in the middle line and being a centrist. And yeah, she succeeded in ways that
she was a politic. She stabilized it with the Elizabethan settlement. What she did with the economy, and what she did as England as a power.
Elizabeth I believed she had been placed in power by God, as the Stuart kings would later come to believe. To some contemporaries, this seemed very likely. England flourished under her reign. The Elizabethan era was marked by the incredible literary achievements of writers and playwrights such as Christopher Marlowe and William Shakespeare. These years were some of England's greatest in history. The English national economy became strong as commerce and industry grew, and as England contributed to the downfall of its major rival, Spain. Through these acts, Queen Elizabeth improved England and gave the English many reasons to remember and praise her to this day.